Fighting with the camera. Hopefully it's setting so you can see me. Saturday, the 8th of October, driving home from shopping for my household, my husband and I, and for my parents. And I went to the local Myers, and I always use the M-Perks, and I discovered the M-Perks app has this really cool feature that helps you locate things in the store. It has a store map, so it'll either pinpoint you to the aisle or it'll tell you the aisle. It worked pretty good, except for I went looking for hemp seed hearts, and it said it was in aisle 4. It was in aisle 7. So, yeah, that was off a little bit. I'm losing my voice. The weather change, I think, is messing with me a little bit. But, and I'm taking dinner home to my folks, so I'm trying to hurry a little bit, because it's already after 5:30, and I was hoping to be there by 5:30. And the sun's starting to set. Well, you know, it's going slowly down. And, yeah, crazy day. Just not bad, just busy. I had mentioned in a previous video that I got a new computer, and it's a gaming computer, and it's Windows 10. It's a Dell. It was recommended by my dad's computer guy, and it was on clearance from Best Buy. So he said once, you know, this deal is over, there won't be another one like it. So I jumped on it and I got it, and I don't know anything about Windows 10. We don't use them at work. At least I don't. I think some of the medical assistants and the doctors have Windows 10, but the receptionist and front desk people don't. We still are working on Windows 7. And there's actually a couple of Vistas still hanging around in outer offices. So anyway, so I'm trying to learn how to set this up, and one of the reasons I got a gaming is because I like to play Sims 3. And my old computer was really having a hard time with it, and I kept getting warnings about, you know, time marches on and it's time to upgrade and blah, 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 blah. So anyway, I've already had to restore my computer once, because when I got the Sims 3 and all the expansion packs loaded, all of a sudden, like, my Windows wouldn't load, and I couldn't watch YouTube videos, and I couldn't, you know, it would just lock up, and it wouldn't work. So I restored it, and I had to restore it exactly a week from when I got it, and started installing everything. So I'd, like, basically just set it up the way I wanted it, and then had to restore it, so start all over again. I didn't lose all my files, that's good, so I didn't have to, like, reload pictures and stuff from my external hard drive. But so it's just been a real pain. And so this morning I was still trying to get my Sims 3 to work, and it wasn't recognizing my graphics card, and this, that, and the other thing, and Googling everything that I needed to try to figure out to make sure my drivers were up to date, and blah, 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 blah. And anyway, and then I went over and I cleaned my parents' bathrooms. And I have mentioned in the past, my sister and I take turns helping my folks out, our folks out. And one week one of us will do floors, and the other week one of us will do bathrooms. And I had mentioned doing floors, and someone misunderstood and thought I was, like, installing floors, and I meant cleaning floors, sweeping, mopping, vacuuming, that kind of thing. It's still a lot of work. Not as much as installing floors, but yeah. But anyway, this week I did the bathrooms, and they're new bathrooms, so they're not hard to do at all. And hung out with my mom for a while, and got their grocery list, and went home, and I was recharging my phone before I took off, because I don't like leaving the house with a dead battery or a low battery. I'm kind of freaky about that. I don't like, it gets below 50% and I start freaking out a little bit. But just one of my little OCDs. I'm going 60 miles an hour and I'm being passed. Okay. But anyway, So while I'm waiting for my phone to charge up, I'm putting my face on and, you know, and this kind of thing. And we have wild kittens outside. Note to self, don't pick up wild kittens. I don't know if you can see. He, little black kitty, didn't like me picking him up. He latched onto my, I don't know if you can see it, latched onto my thumb and screaming the whole time like I was killing him. And I really wasn't. But, I don't know what I was thinking. I had like just a major blonde moment, and I am honestly a blonde, so I can say that in all humor and whatever. I didn't think it through. I just seen the kitty on the porch and I grabbed him, and he didn't like it that I grabbed him by his tail initially. I didn't pull hard or nothing like that. I've grown up with cats. I've raised cats. I know how to handle domesticated cats. For some reason, my brain just totally didn't even put it together that this was a wild kitty, and it was not going to appreciate me picking him up. I figured it out really fast because he was all teeth and nails, and I was, you know, while I'm in pain, of course, and I'm still trying to hang on to him because I'm thinking if I can just hold on to him long enough, he'll calm down. And my husband came out while I'm holding on to him, and he pet him for a second, got him to kind of calm down, but not really. I was still like trying to hang on to him without getting clawed to pieces. And the whole time it's happening, like the one part of my brain is like trying to avoid getting clawed and bit and, you know, and having him do any major damage, which he really did. My thumb bled like crazy, and I made it bleed on purpose, like to flesh it out, because cat bites and cat scratches can be really bad. So I after I finally let him go, I came in and sanitized everything, and, you know, rubbing alcohol and peroxide and bled out and, you know, all this. But while this is going on, in my mind, I'm just like amazed at the people, at you know, the ferociousness of this little ball of fur. You know, he's just wound for sound. He is not having it. He is not letting me touch him. And he's screaming the whole time, which is, my dogs are inside the house freaking out, and that's what got my husband to come out, because he heard him, and I swear I was not hurting him. I was scaring him, but I wasn't hurting him. I finally let him go. I'm like, well, that was not a good first impression. So I said to Javi, I said, because there's a black one, there's a tiger one, and there's 2 orange ones. And I'm like thinking, I want one of the orange ones. Well, now I'm rethinking. If I'm going to get another kitty, I want it to be a domesticated one. I don't need, you know, to be tore up. But yeah, that was my excitement. So I'm like, okay. So I had to change my shirt because I think I literally scared the poop out of him, and then I was bleeding all over everything. So I'm like, well, that was you know, my excitement for the morning. Actually, yeah, it was like noon or whatever. But so I bandaged up my thumb with this new skin stuff, and after I got the bleeding stopped, and proceeded to go to town and do grocery shopping. And the afternoon just went by, and I tried to hurry, but you know, it's when you have 2 grocery lists and you're trying to get your stuff and you're trying to get their stuff, and I didn't get everything on their list. I realized at the last moment, because I'm like trying to wrap it up so that I can get through checkout and get home, that I didn't get the cottage cheese or the Velveeta cheese for my folks. So I'll have to get that the next time I go to town and pick it up for them. I mean, it's nothing that like they have to have. But yeah, I was just like, oh my gosh, what a morning. So here it is. Excuse me, it's almost 6 o'clock. As far as keto stuff goes, my weight hasn't really done anything different. I had gotten down to 193.4, and then it bounced right back up to like 195, and it's just been kind of hanging there all week, which is fine. It's, you know, it is what it is. And I've had some days where, like, I actually ate 2 days in a row. I ate Honeycrisp apples, which are like the local apples that are so good, and especially when they're this year's, not, you know, been in cold storage and whatnot. And that ate up like a major portion of my carbs, because they're like 20 carbs, like right there. There is a little bit of fiber, but so I ate the ate those 2 days, and then I tried to, everything else I tried to keep like reasonably low in the carbs. But it was, I mean, if you're on MyFitnessPal and you're a friend of mine on MyFitnessPal, you're welcome to look at my diary. But they tasted really good. The funny thing is like, I love how they taste, but my stomach doesn't like them. Like, they make my stomach hurt. So, you know, I did it 2 days in a row just because they sounded good. But even the second day, it's still, my stomach was kind of like the acidity in the apple didn't sit well. So that's a bummer. And so it's kind of like, well, you know, apples have to be, maybe next time split one with somebody so that I'm not having all the carbs or all the stomach ache. And what else did I want to talk about? My daughter has done really well. She has lost, shoot, what'd she say? 12 pounds? 11 and a half pounds? Something. And my best friend's done really great too. And my sister, as far as I know, we haven't talked recently. She's been really busy with my nieces and her sports, going to games and stuff. But, you know, I think one of the things that, you know, you learn with this way of eating and this way of life is that weight loss is not linear. It's just, it doesn't go straight down. And I've said this before, it's like the keto two-step, you know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, and that's how it goes. But I think that's, anytime you lose weight healthy, in a healthy manner, it's going to be that way, because your body's adjusting, and, you know, you're losing weight, and then maybe you're losing more water, and then you put more water back on, and your body's just weird. It'll do whatever it's going to do. So if you weigh every day, don't freak out if it goes up and down. As long as you're doing what you need to do, then it'll work out. It'll be fine. If you're eating a little more dense foods, like things with almond flour or nuts and seeds, those things they're gonna hold on to weight. They're gonna put up a little more weight, but it'll all work out. I mean, you just give your body a couple of days. Make sure you're drinking your water. I can't stress it enough. Drink lots of water. Keep yourself hydrated. That's why I haven't done enough of that today. So I need to, when I get home, it's going to be a couple of big glasses of water. And I think I'm going to try to make keto pizza tonight that Brenda's made. I shared on Facebook that I was going to make it this weekend, and I think I will. I think that's my plan, to make that tonight after I get my folks' groceries done, unpacked and whatnot, deliver their dinner. So I am almost home, but I hopefully this isn't like super long, but I wanted to touch base, and if I get myself organized, I will try to do a video this weekend of keto pumpkin pancakes, and because they turned out pretty good. So yeah, look for that. Hopefully that'll be sometime. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow afternoon or something. I hope you're all having a great weekend. If you like this video, please click the old like button, the old thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do, and share if you think it's interesting enough to share. And yeah, I hope everybody's having a great day, great weekend, and keto on.